What is going on out there, peeps? You know what's so funny is because I was just thinking over the last couple of days, I've been telling stories reflecting on my father, and I didn't even realize that we were actually coming up on Father's Day. Yeah, it's just one of those things. Anyways, I want to take the time just to give a quick update, real quick, on Will's GoFundMe account. It's about $5,000 higher than it was a couple of days ago. So I want to say thank you to all the people who have taken the time to donate. I'm really pulling for him and his family. Also, I want to say happy Father's Day to all the fathers that are out there. It's funny because people focus a lot on Mother's Day. You don't hear a lot of hoopla about Father's Day. But yeah, anyways, it's funny because I've been doing videos and talking about these crazy stories I remember about my father. Some of you guys got a kick out of that. Four-wheel driving. Yeah, you have to understand that experiencing it was different. The whole cabs bouncing side to side, because you're out there in this really rough field. The ground's crappy, man. We're bouncing side to side. But it wasn't just that story. I had time to sit around and reflect on many, many different stories. Like that same damn truck. It's not a 4x4. You gotta understand this. It's a regular truck. So we went camping at Lions Lakes, where we used to go camping. One thing about me and my father, when it comes to fishing, nobody can outfish us. We were vicious when it came to fishing. As a matter of fact, when I got older, I became a pro fisherman for a little while. The funny thing is, the last time I even fished in a tournament, I won, and it was on my 30th birthday. And that's the last time I fished. I don't know why, I just stopped. It's one of those things. But anyways, we went to this lake, Lions Lake. And this road that we used to take that goes all the way back to the back of the lake is where the great fishing is. It's because the river runs into this lake. Right at summertime, we're coming out of spring, going into summertime. Well, we know the trout coming out that cold water from their fresh snow melt. Man, those trout are awesome. Well, we got the last of the spring rain hits this road. And you gotta understand that some of these roads, these dirt roads, you get these dips. They're really deep. And what was happening was when the rain had filled up these holes, I remember this, it's so funny. We're watching these 4x4s trying to go by. They can't make it. They're getting yanked through on the other side. I said, we know this hole. For years we've passed it. My dad was like, yeah, why are they going down the middle like that? What we remember is when you used to drive when it was, drive through when it's dry, drive on the left side tires up on the ledge and your right side tires in the middle. It's the highest point of this hole. If you go down the middle, you're literally taking the deepest part of this hole. So I'm telling my dad we're planning this thing, and I go, what are you going to do? He goes, I'm going to go through. Me and my stepmother are looking at one another. I'm like, look, we also know how deep the hole is. I said, if you hit the wrong path, you understand what's going to happen. I said, we got this. No. So we start going in. He hit the deepest part. I was like, we just talked about this. The water was so high, it damn near was about halfway up the truck. They yank us back. I tell my dad, we're going to hit it the right way. I drove. I got up on the ledge, just like I knew, made through, no problem. The reason why I'm laughing is because I remember every time my father told this story, it changed. Of course, that's what happens. He said, these 4x4s, they couldn't make it through. I was like, no, they didn't. They got yanked to the other side. And he goes, then I took my truck. It's not even a 4-wheel drive. And I went right through the middle. The water was so high, it almost came up to the top of the hood. And then I went through the other side. Of course, me and my stepmother are like, no, he didn't. The next time he tells a story, he would say, and I went through that hole, and the water was so high that it came up over the top of the truck, over the top of the hood. Every time he told a story, of course, the water got higher. It's like stupid little things like that you just remember. Anyways, Lion Lake was a great place. It's I still to this day go there, trout fishing. It's a beautiful lake. Bald eagles up there, which is really nice. And the one thing about the bald eagles is this: if you're reeling at a trout, you do it quickly. If they're anywhere around, because as you're reeling them in, the trout starts to come up to fight the line. Them eagles will snag it out of the water with line and all. They'll take it. They don't care. They'll even come down and snag your stringer if you're not careful. So one time I grabbed the trout, and I could see their eyeball me. So I had the trout up in the air as high as I could. Man, watch this beautiful bald eagle come down. He didn't like swoop on it, take it from me. No. He came down slowly and just flapping, slowing down, trying to decide whether or not he should take the trout from my hand. Freaking gorgeous, man. And they're so huge. The wingspan on them, I literally can feel him flapping. And I just kept reaching up, and he slowly just took out his hands and grabbed the trout, and then took off. I was so pissed. Everybody's so busy watching it. You would think, you know how everybody is with their cameras. You would think somebody would have videotaped it, took a picture. Nope. Everybody was too busy watching. It's gorgeous up there. But it's weird because every time I go there, I think about my father. So I do want to say thank you, because you guys have been very supportive and very nice in the comments. A lot of you guys can relate to these stories. Agent Orange is no joke. All the research I've ever done on this. And I've worked with senators in my lifetime. And one of the senators, Senator McNerney, who was a pro-vet. He's for vets. And I said, with Monsanto's and them, is who's behind this, and other companies, how come we haven't been able to do a class action suit? I know they're there, but it's not getting nowhere. This seems to be dragging on for a long time. The farthest they've ever gotten is them to agree on covering medical expenses. They had this excuse about not realizing how dangerous it was when they sprayed Agent Orange. Well, a few years ago, a memo came out. It was leaked. Not only did they know how dangerous it was, but they hid it from our government. They hid it from Congress. I said again, McNerney, we should be able to sue now, because covering medical expenses isn't enough. Here's the other thing that people don't know about Agent Orange. Okay? Yeah, when you guys hear me drink, here it is. Look. That's the container I'm drinking out of. But anyways, let me tell you this. So anyway, this cold dose of reality is when it comes to politics. So I'm talking to my father's doctor. It's our family doctor. He's telling me about the types of cancers that people with Agent Orange get. He said, well, I'm concerned about your father, but I'm also concerned about you. What the hell are you concerned about me for? He goes, Agent Orange. It's passed on. Passed on. What are you talking about? He says, cancer. Your father could pass it on to you. You see, your father got Agent Orange, then he had you. Come to find out that sicknesses from freaking Agent Orange could be passed on. We already have some of the effects from Agent Orange. Like my hands shake. They have tremors. I jokingly told McNerney that it was because of Agent Orange that it had killed my dream of being a brain surgeon. So, or a neurosurgeon. But yeah, he told me that, look, Lee, you've been in politics for a long time. You've dealt with people. You know what it is. I says, no, I don't. He says, Monsanto's and them give way too much money to politicians. They're going to protect Monsanto's. But that's where we are still today. These companies that make these large amount of monies, they literally just buy their way out of trouble. They buy protection, and our politicians give it to them. That's really sad. My father was a very, very proud Marine. And just to spite my father, me and my brother went in the Navy. Excuse the cameras bouncing around. Yeah, I went in the Navy. I loved it. I should have made a career out of it. The problem is, I wasn't very good at taking orders. I got in so much trouble. I can't tell you how many times I went to CO mass and XO mass. It's not even funny. Anyways, just to make a long story short, there are a lot of families out there that have been affected by wars. You guys know this. And I can hear you guys already. Why you guys sign up for it? You already know this. Yeah, we do. We do. But still, I think these men that go out there, and women, sacrificing their lives to protect this country, deserve a lot more protection from our government than they are given. They shouldn't be able to sell out their protection to companies because the companies pay them more money. We've allowed our politicians to get way out of control. Look, I've exposed some crazy crap on my new website. Again, I want to encourage you guys to go there. Some of the things that I'm hearing right now about that, just, we've really lost our way. A lot of us don't even know our own constitutional rights. I did a video talking about Colorado did two things recently. One is they passed a law not allowing any third parties to come in and do auditing on their ballot votings. They don't have a say-so. Constitution says we decide, not them. But that's the thing, we don't know that. Most people don't. The other thing is now they're allowing their own counties to decide what kind of laws they want to pass regarding firearms. I keep saying in my videos, the Constitution is very, very specific about our rights. It says no laws shall infringe on our rights. Anyways, really disgusted about what I remember about the Agent Orange and what McNerney said. That look, the politicians are going to protect these people, man. They get way too much money. So if politicians don't give a crap about you, they never did. All they care about is their own money. It's easy to keep this corruption ongoing because their family members, one family member after another, ends up taking their places in politics. Look at this. You got the Bush family, Rand Paul, Ron Paul. I mean, you can link these guys going back almost all the way to the beginning of our time here in the United States. Nepotism. and keep it in the family. This way the criminality is easier to control. It's unfortunate because in talking to my father's oncologist, the person is his cancer doctor, we were talking about alternative medicines, and he just kept, he shuts the glass door when we're talking. He goes, look, he goes, there are things I want to tell you, but I can't tell you. He goes, you understand, we're restricted. And for those of you who don't know this, in California, you don't know this, there is a law that forbids doctors from telling you about alternative medicines that can heal you from cancer. I'm not even shitting you. Especially if it deals with holistic treatments that big farm can't make money off of. You know, when are we just going to get to a point where we're tired of this crap? Seriously. Anyways, I don't want to get too long-winded. But, you know, just doing what I can to help out Will and his family has really, over the last few days, had me reflecting on my father. So happy Father's Day to my father. I wish he was here. Had he not been sprayed with Agent Orange, he might have been here today. The crazy part is, if you could talk to my father right now, despite the fact that he died of cancer because of Agent Orange, and if you asked him, would you do it differently? No. Way too proud of a Marine. Now, I wasn't in the Navy. I love the Navy. But there's something about Marines, their pride, when it comes to serving. I don't think I've ever seen anything matched. Marines are definitely a different type of breed. I respect that. My father, Marine until the day he died. Anyways, I do appreciate all the great comments. You guys sharing your own stories. But I really just wanted to say Happy Father's Day to everybody. And for those of you who still have your fathers and your mothers, look, make sure every day you find a way to appreciate the fact that they're still there. I know they drive you crazy sometimes. Trust me, I know. Because once they're gone, yeah, there's no fixing it. You can't go back. Anyways, I always tell everybody I have the greatest subscribers in the world. I do. Thank you for all those of you who donated or could donate to Will and his family. I'm going to keep on keeping on. Give when I can. I just don't want to see them end out on the streets. And whether you agree with that or not, hopefully we can do something to keep that from happening. But I'm grateful. I'm grateful for all. I was reluctant to do this, but too much of what was going on with Will and his family, way too much of it, just reminded me of my own father. So I felt compelled to help. Anyways, one last thing before I let you guys go. For the new website, I'm looking into doing some silver giveaway. Yeah, I said silver giveaway. Hard to believe, huh? Me party with silver. But I think it'd be good incentives. So I'm trying to decide whether I'm just going to do a 100-ounce bar to give away or 10 10-ounce bars. I'm not sure yet. I'm still kicking it around what I want to do. So if you guys want to jump in on the possibility of getting some free silver, make sure you guys subscribe to the new website. It's only $3. $3. There's no different levels. $3 gives you the same access as all the other ones. There are options to pay more. That's because all proceeds go to Finding Life's Purpose Foundation. I'm going to explain that more to you guys a little bit later on. I'm just waiting for their website to be complete because they are a new foundation. So they are going to be building homeless communities. So single house units, some little tiny homes. They're sending them tiny homes, giving them away to homeless people, and so that they are comfortable and they feel. I don't want them to stress about whether their house is going to be taken from them or not. The goal is to get them into the homes, off the streets, reacclimated back into society, teach them a new trade. That's what we're going to do. I know enough doctors and dentists. Have them volunteer to make sure that they get, get medical checkups and get dental work done. And then for those who are substance abusers, we're going to try to do what we can to get them off the substance. That's going to be a real challenge. I have recognized the fact that, because I went down to clean these camps up, that some of these people suffer from mental illness. Those are going to be the ones that are going to be really tough to work with. But I'm not going to give up. The other part is there's a lot of our vets are out there. These people were willing to sacrifice their lives to serve our countries. There's never, ever a reason for a vet to be homeless. It's disgusting to see, so I'm going to do what I can to help them out. But again, the vets aren't the only ones out there. I actually see families now. Right now I'm in Stockton, California. I came back here to do another assessment of this area where I seen a lot of homeless people. But I did meet a lady, and she's got 4 kids. They're all boys. It's really dangerous for them out there. And these politicians really don't seem like they give a crap right now. They really don't. It's unfortunate. But anyways, I wanted to take another assessment of the area and really get an idea of what we're getting ourselves into. So once we get involved with Finding Life's Purpose Foundation, I'll be a lot more active. I definitely want to try different types of fundraisers to do what we can to help get as many families as possible off the streets. So that's one of my goals. So hopefully you guys will partake in that. But again, one last time, you guys, not to keep rambling on, but so we're looking to do a silver giveaway. On a new website. So if you want an opportunity to win some free silver, you have to join the new website, all right? Again, it's $3. It's the minimum I could charge. But all proceeds go to Finding Life's Purpose Foundation. You have an option to spend more if you want to, because all of it does go there. So if you want to donate more, please, it's appreciated. But the whole thing with Will and his family is we're going to be working with people who are already homeless. So if we have a chance to prevent a family from being homeless in the first place, let's do that. So right now, let's focus on Will and his family. We got a little time before Finding Life's Purpose really gets their website up, and they start rocking and rolling. So sorry not to make this too long-winded, but reflecting on silly stories about my father's last few days. So happy Father's Day again to everybody that's out there, all the fathers. And just happy Mother's Day too, for the most part. Happy Parents' Day. I'm surprised it hasn't come around yet. So anyways, I hope you guys are having a blessed day, a great day. I just wanted to chime in real quick. I'm down here just assessing. I don't know if that's somebody shooting at somebody out here. I don't know if you can hear it. It's been shooting nonstop for quite some time. So welcome to Stockton. Anyways, that's it for now, you guys, man. Do me a favor, hit the thumbs up button because it helps get us past the algorithm. And if you're not a subscriber, please do so, because when you do, it helps out the channel. And I surely do appreciate it. I'll catch you guys later. Have a blessed day.